No mistakes. Our victory is certain.
Clawing time!
Aborone, sento.
I'll cut you wide open!
You crossed the wrong mongrel.
I'll go ahead.
Yet another obstacle.
The spirits demand your blood.
Let's try this way.
Cover me, all right?
This will be the stuff of legend.
You are today's sacrifice!
This will hurt.
Out of my sight!
Stab you or zap you? Why not
Focus
both?
on the goal. I know the way.
Save the last one for me.
A calculated risk.
Go for their hearts!
Distract them from me.
They better start running.
This should do it.
I'll cut you wide open!
You won't survive me.
Time to share your treasures.
I am prepared.
Oh, they'll regret this.
Yeah!
The spirits demand your blood!
Cover me, all right?
Endure this!
Let's try this way.
You are today's sacrifice!
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Make every strike count.
This will hurt.
They don't know how fragile they are.
Go for their hearts!
Distract them for me!
A calculated risk.
Clawing time!
I'll cut you wide open!
Time to share your treasures!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
This should do it. Follow my lead. Ready for anything. No mistakes. Time's not waiting, as it should be. That is not far.
Let's have some fun.
Let's try this way.
You won't survive me.
This will hurt.
The spirits demand your blood.
Endure this!
Cover me, all right?
I'm wounded. A calculated risk.
Matricium Turinos.
Make every strike count!
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
This should do it.
You are today's sacrifice.
You've crossed the wrong monk!
Distract them for me.
I will see to your demise.
Go for their hearts!
You won't survive me.
Time to share your treasures.
I know what to do. I'll go ahead. I know the way.
Can't hide from me.
I am helpful. Am I
My
not?
tail is restless.
I am prepared. Follow my lead.
The heartbeat quickens.
Let's try this way. This will hurt.
Precision and grace. There. Ormos.
Inimosi tradisi.
Endure this!
Clawing time!
Al Swa down.
A calculated risk.
Aparane sentes.
Make every strike count.
They don't know how fragile they are.
This should do it.
Cover me, all right?
Magritium Turinos.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
They'd better start running.
Let's try this way.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
I'll cut you wide open.
You won't survive me.
Clawing time.
This will hurt.
Distract them from me!
The spirits demand your blood!
Endure this!
This will be the stuff of legend.
A calculated risk.
Time to share your treasures!
You are today's sacrifice!
Make every strike count!
They don't know how fragile they are.
This should do it.
Cover me, all right?
Go for their hearts!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
They'd better start running.
Inimos Travisi.
You won't survive me.
This will be the stuff of legend.
Let's try this way.
Tea, Ormos.
I'll cut you wide open!
anything. As it should be. Focus on the goal. That is not far. I'll go ahead.
You're right. I shall never understand what it's like to grow up on the street. My papa gave me everything I could ever wish for. But I perfectly understand what it's like to be raised by a hard, heartless woman. Your old granny isn't the only one of her kind.
Oh no, poor little Princess Worm. Now tell me how you'd cry into your supper, your pretty tears falling onto your fancy silver dishes.
I know the way.
Let me draw the first blood.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
The spirits demand your blood.
Distract them for me.
This will hurt.
You are today's sacrifice!
Time to share your treasures.
Endure this!
Time's not waiting. Follow my lead. What a find! As it should be. I know what to do. I am prepared. Ready for anything.
Rely on me.
Focus on the goal. That is not far.
Save the last one for me. Go for their hearts!
Into the fray!
A calculated risk.
I'll cut you wide open!
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
This should do it.
Every
Time's not
strike
waiting.
counts.
I am prepared. I'll go ahead.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
The light take you!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
The spirits demand your blood!
Let's try this way.
Into the
I
fray!
know what to do. I know the way. Follow my lead. As it should be. That is not far. Ready for anything. No mistakes. I'll go ahead. I know the way. Time's not waiting. Follow my lead.
heartbeat quickens.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
You are today's
I am
sacrifice!
prepared. As it should be. I know what to do. I need to concentrate. Becoming distracted leads to becoming dismembered.
You have the power to heal and the power to maim. Don't you regret that your goddess made you a killer?
I only regret that the goddess didn't grant me the power to silence unwanted noises.
No mistakes. Ready for anything. That is not far.
Together, we stand.
I am prepared. I'll go ahead. Interesting. What a find! I know the way.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Follow my lead.
This is my kind of work.
As it should be. That is not far.
Crusading isn't that boring after all.
Cover me, all right?
This will hurt.
The light takes you.
You won't survive me.
I'll remove this obstacle.
Stab you or zap you? Why not
Focus
both?
on the goal. I'll go ahead. I know the way.
Did we find trouble? No, they did.
Follow my lead.
This is my kind of work.
As it should be. That is not far. This spell doesn't work like that.
Did we step on their toes as well?
Into the fray!
Distract them from me.
I'll make short work of this.
Go!
A calculated risk.
Time to share your treasures!
Out of my sight!
Endure this!
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Cover me, all right?
Make every strike count!
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
This should do it.
Distract them from me.
Magritium Turinos.
The light take you!
Time's not waiting. I'll go ahead. No mistakes. I know the way.
They will break against our resolve.
Time to share your treasures.
Into the fray!
You won't survive me.
Mind over muscle.
Operane sentence.
Let's try this way.
Cover me, all right?
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Endure this!
Ready for anything. Follow my lead.
No reason to pause.
I know what to do. We will be victorious!
Make every strike count.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
I will see to your demise.
The light take you!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Distract them from me!
Precision and grace.
No glory without risk!
This will hurt.
You won't survive me.
As it should be.
Can we retreat already?
Endure this!
Time to share your treasures!
A calculated risk.
Into the fray!
Make every strike count.
Cover me, all right?
This should do it.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
I'll make short work of this.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Let's try this way. That is not far. go ahead. I know the way. Focus on the goal. Follow my lead. Interesting. As it should be. What a fight!
Accept their statement.
Go on.
The light take you!
No mistakes. That is not far.
Pretty good, aren't
I'll
I?
go ahead. Ready for anything.
A success worthy of praise.
I know the way.
I welcome your company.
Time's not waiting. Interesting. Follow my lead.
This is my kind of work.
Let the duel commence. Out of my sight!
Aparane sentes. Amran not.
This will hurt.
Amaranda Grat.
Go! Distract them from me.
Into the fray!
Amaranda Gratio.
Go!
A calculated risk.
Adayana.
Time to share your treasures.
The Inquisitor, guide my blade!
Yes.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
This should do it.
Cover me, all right?
The light, take you!
You won't survive me.
Let's try this way.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Into the fray!
I will see to your demise.
Endure this!
This will hurt.
Distract them from me.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
As it should be. Focus on the goal. That is not far. I am prepared. No mistakes.
It went splendidly.
This is my kind of work.
I'll go ahead. I know the way.
We are the light! They are the darkness! No glory without risk!
Precision and grace.
Time to share your treasures!
Make every strike count.
The light take you!
I'll make short work of this.
Cover me, all right?
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
A calculated risk.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Out of my sight!
Might be trap, might be treasure.
You won't survive me.
This should do it.
You're irrelevant.
No glory
Ready for
without
anything.
risk!
Follow my lead.
A success worthy of praise.
Enemy approaching.
Yes! Yes!
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Endure this!
Distract them from me.
A success worthy of praise.
Make every strike count.
Time to share your treasures.
Time's not waiting. As it should be. That is not far. I'll go ahead.
We will win this war.
I know what to do. I know the way. What a find!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Into the fray!
Let's try this way.
Operane sentence.
Cover me, all right?
Go!
You won't survive me.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
This will hurt.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Endure this!
You should have listened to reason.
No glory without risk!
It went splendidly.
Follow my lead.
Let's have some fun.
A calculated risk.
Mind over muscle.
Distract them from me!
Make every strike count.
The light take you!
I will see to your demise.
This should do it.
Time to share your treasures!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Let's try this way.
Cover me, all right?
No mistakes. As it should be.
You can handle them, right?
Calm down. Not dead yet.
You won't survive me.
No glory without risk!
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
This will hurt.
Endure this!
I'm wounded.
Into the fray!
Distract them from me.
A calculated risk.
Make every strike count.
I'll remove this obstacle.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Time to share your treasures.
Esmo, Axe, yes!
Magricio, Turinos.
This should do it.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Ready for anything. That is not far. Interesting. Time's not waiting. I'll go ahead.
Just don't blame me.
I know the way.
Taya.
Yet another obstacle.
Cover me, all right?
Let's try this way.
You won't survive me.
The light take you!
Did we find trouble? No, they did.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Endure this!
Into the fray!
Crusading isn't that boring after all.
No mistakes. Follow my lead. As it should be. That is not far.
Do not fear! Do not waver!
Distract them from me!
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Amaranda grata.
This will hurt.
Make every strike count.
Time to share your treasures!
The light take you!
A calculated risk.
Tactical retreat! No?
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Cover me, all right? It's all your fault.
Into the fray! Tashani Savitur!
This should do it.
You won't survive me.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Let's try this way.
Endure this!
Magritio, Turio.
No glory without risk!
This condition is irrational.
This was unexpected.
This will hurt.
Precision and grace.
Into the fray!
A calculated risk.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
I'll make short work of it.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
This should do it. I'll go ahead.
Pretty good, aren't I?
I know the way.
Keep 'em peeled, Paladin. Round and round we go. Where it stops, nobody knows. No trick, no magic, just nimble fingers. Watch closely now. We don't want no hard feelings later. 1, 2, one more time, and hey, presto! Well, which cup is the pee under?
Seriously? Out of everybody in the party, you picked me? I learned the cups and balls trick before I could talk, you little punk. Now sit down, and let Sister Sela show you how it's done. I will help where I can.
Focus on the goal. Ready for anything? Follow my lead. As it should be. That is not far. I'll go ahead. I know the way. Follow my lead.
You asked me.
As it should be. That is not far. I'll go ahead.
You asked me.
I know the way.
Don't mind me. Who, me?
I know what to do. Follow my lead. As it should be. What a find!
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
Distract them from me. My tail is twitching. Must be a sign.
Make every strike count.
The light
Let's try this way.
This is my kind of work. I can't die now.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Into the fray!
This will hurt.
You won't survive me.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
A calculated risk.
Out of my sight!
Endure this! Meditate on your mistakes. It might make you feel better.
Something wrong? I'm here. Where else would I be? This is my kind of work.
I need to concentrate. Becoming distracted leads to becoming dismembered.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
My tail is restless. Ask nicely.
No mistakes. That is not far.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
I'll go ahead.
I'll cheer you on from over there.
An expected outcome.
Make every strike count.
The light, take you!
I will see to your demise.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Time to share your treasures.
This should do it.
Into the fray!
You won't survive me.
Cover me, all right?
Calm down. This was not part of the plan.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Endure this!
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
They'll never see me coming.
No glory without risk!
This experiment has gone awry.
I know the way. Follow my lead.
Why did you drag me here, you wench? To mock me one last time? Go on, finish me! Drink my blood, devour my soul! Just get on with it.
Staunton, light of my life, don't be so silly. I could never hurt you. I brought you away from the...
You lying filth! You have the...
So it was me who brought shame upon you in front of the people you called friends? It was me who mocked you year after year, spat on you, forced you to do dirty, demeaning work like you were a drudge, and not the bravest of knights. No, it was all of them. The Crusaders and their witless queen. If you remember the day Dresden fell, I asked you to be its new ruler.
What a pathetic scene. Look what love has reduced him to. Then again, love is always a calamity of some... I sense the trap in your question. I take it you cast me in the role of the ship? You think...
I'm sorry to say that there is truth in the demon's words. The Crusaders really have treated him terribly. I say this as a criminal who has been forgiven by other knights of Iomade. But...
My offer still stands. Come away from here, my love. You will rule Dresden as a king, and I will be your queen. Listen to this. The deceitful queen servant has the gall to call me a Dear...
Get back!
Curses!
Focus on the goal, as it should be. That is not far.
They will break against our resolve.
Make every strike count.
Into the fray!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
The light take you!
Distract them from me.
Let's try this way.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
You won't survive me.
I know what to do. I'll go ahead.
Pretty good, aren't I?
I know the way.
them, Suture. They're rejoicing like children. The storm is coming and none of them sees it.
Shall we add to their festivities, my lady? How about a little lightning to burn their flesh?
Oh no, Suture. We'll leave such frolics to Discari's little gnats. We are here for something else. Something I have greatly anticipated for a long, long time.
What an odd sensation.
What are you doing here? How? Ah, I see. Tricks from your pathetic goddess. So even Iomade will resort to dirty tricks. Look, you're already wounded. Pathetic mortal. I'll have no trouble finishing you off now. There is only one law in this world.
I knew a woman who thought the same thing.
Your goddess sent you to die. You think that's a victory?
This will hurt.
Time to share your treasures!
Go! You're irrelevant.
Into the fray!
Make every strike count.
A calculated risk.
Cover me, all right?
Take you!
You've got the wrong model.
This should do it.
revive me.
Let's try this way.
How are you doing that? Where is your power coming from?
Anago! Timmy!
Staunton, my darling!
Shut it! Get over here now. Get behind me. If you want to finish her off, you'll have to step over my dead body. Don't do it. And why not? My death has already dragged on for 70 years. Do you really think a little more torture?
Staunton,
Shut! Enough talking.
No, my sweet.
Go!
No mistakes. Time's not waiting. Follow my lead. am prepared. As it should be.
Make way. Warrior Queen coming through with a round for the heroes. Whoa, the heart is packed. And you considered...
I did consider it, and I am still considering it. It hasn't even been a week since the last demon was booted out of Canobris. And we really should be in a period of mourning for all the city's fallen. But the people deserve to celebrate. And he deserves to be honored for saving this...
But someone did more than the rest of us. Don't deny your achievements. There will always...
According to the Watch reports, there has been no demon activity whatsoever outside Canobris.
Beth, come on.
All right, I'm done. No more.
It's simply unforgivable. While we're on the topic of the roof, there's already a rumor going around that you have been blessed by Iomade herself. And it was her power granted to you that destroyed the garrison's walls and roof. And it turns out the people want a little piece of that blessing for themselves. The townsfolk are gathering chunks of the garrison's rubble as souvenirs and talismans. And I'm sure people who aren't divine messengers don't usually go around taking whole stories off of buildings and blowing packs of...
Nevi!
What do you mean? Do you see many people at this table?
Well, Iomade's blessings are not conveyed through stones.
I feel a little chastened after what you said about public officials. But I myself have acquired a few pieces of stone and also wish to ask our hero to breathe on them for good luck. Yes, it is I. I made the journey here to deduct the cost of repairing the garrison roof from your salary. We have not been introduced. Galfrey of Mendev. And for me also. So, this is what he looks like. The one all...
You're mad.
Calm yourself, Commander. I deliberately came here without any fanfare because I did not wish to draw attention away from our honored hero here. My personal god... Oh, I do not doubt that, even for a moment.
Your Majesty.
Count, I admit
I live to please you, my queen. My first thought when Discari cruel...
I'm going to drown him in the nearest...
I value your dedication. And your...
Not a chance. You know that I am not made for the front lines. Excellent bash, but alas, I really must go. Important matters to be getting on with.
I shall hold you to that, Count. I did not come here solely to give you this chance to celebrate, but all serious discussions and official announcements can...
The fires of Canobris have died down. Now the army's path leads to the walls of Dresden, a fallen citadel that the Crusader...
Rise, warriors. Today is a day of sorrow and pride. Sorrow because we weep for our brothers and sisters who perished in Canobris. Pride because despite demonic treachery, our heroes repelled the attack and saved the city. I, Queen Galfrey of Mendev, declare this day the first day of the 5th Crusade. And I am glad to introduce the one who will lead the attack on the forces of the Abyss. The hero of Canobris, Knight Commander of the 5th Crusade. Your leader from now unto victory or death. And now it's time to rest. Everyone is dismissed. There. The troop review is finished. I'll give you some time to look around the camp, and then I shall expect your presence at headquarters.
Focus on the goal. Ready for anything. I know what to do. No mistakes.
Commander, I'm satisfied with the troop review, but I do not expect they will be sufficient for the task. I have chosen a target for your campaign, and that target is Dresden, our lost outpost within the World Wound. The Sword of Valor was kept there, a banner that was once carried by Iomade herself. Our greatest relic was lost when the city fell. I should make one thing clear from the start. A forced march to Dresden awaits you. The Sword of Valor is kept somewhere within the Citadel. The demons probably think it's a hunting trophy. It's one of the famous inquisitors of the Church of Iomade.
I do not wish to keep you, Commander. The matter I must discuss with you is extremely important, but it is not directly related to the Crusade. You no doubt wish to meet your...
Hi! Listen, it's amazing here. It's like I'm in a ballad. There's knights in shining armor, deadly...
I'm glad to help our cause, Commander. If you have some time later...
You'll have plenty of time to talk. You're the Knight Commander's people now, his trusted advisors and companions. Now then, will you please leave us? Irabeth, you can go too. Some actions may be deemed bold, or even extreme, and beyond those, there are some you might call the Queen's last resort. However, you cannot blame me for putting you in charge of the Crusade. I only formalized what had already happened in the hearts and minds of many. People spoke of the power that descended upon you and helped you save the Wardstones from corruption and total destruction. Of course, That's a good question. Its walls were built by dwarf craftsmen, and the power of the Sword of Valor protected the city. Alas, where raging hordes failed, a single lying tongue was all they needed to succeed. The demoness Minago convinced a young and ambitious crusader named Staunton Vane that the banner belonged on the battlefield. He went on a daring and unapproved raid, and the banner ended up in the enemy's... Oh, really? I wasn't informed of this. After Dresden fell because of Staunton, he was nearly sentenced to death. He deserved it. In wartime, men are hanged for far less. But you have no idea what a terrible sight it is. A raging crowd of crusaders baying for blood. Never have my fighters looked so... I commuted Staunton's sentence and stripped him of his rank. Not just for him, but for my army and my country. We are not Hell Knights. We do not maintain discipline with public executions. Justice was nowhere to be found that day. The army had become a mob, and the tribunal was a prelude to what that mob craved: bloody carnage. I am the Queen of Mendev, and the leader of the Crusades. Justice served on my behalf cannot. Everyone we saw today at the parade. First among them, the Eagle Watch, who remain a powerful force thanks to Irabeth's resourcefulness. Also marching with you are several minor knightly orders, as the minor volunteer units like to be called. And finally, These forces, as I said, are not enough for a march on Dresden. You will have to hire additional troops with the funds that have been provided to you. But for a brave commander, and I hope you are one, that is just the beginning. If you retake Dresden, we have a chance now that we haven't seen in decades. But it's more than that. You created this chance for us by foiling the demons' plans, and we must attack swiftly before they can restore their forces. When the city is free and the Sword of Valor appears before our soldiers, they won't be sending in any more reinforcements. Demons cannot teleport into... Now you are talking like a real knight commander. However, answering your question is not easy. To win this war, we must bar the demons' way. There are a few planar rifts leading to the Abyss across the World Wound is more than just a chain of portals to the Abyss. We do not understand its nature yet. The methods of rift closure known to magical science simply do not work here. However, the main rift lies through the city of Iz and the Threshold Fortress, deep in the former lands of Socorus. We have never managed to fight our way so far and gain a foothold. Wonderful. I had guessed as much. Many angels fought alongside us in the First Crusade. Heaven was unable to mobilize its full might to aid us, but individual celestials volunteered to fight for our cause. Then one day, they all vanished, saying that they were setting off on an important mission. Not long after, Iomede's herald erected the first wardstone in Canobris. In any case, I am glad you did not allow the demons to commit sacrilege and gain control over the wardstone in Canobris. We might have lost one of the wardstones, but the chain is still... Lariel. I knew him. He disappeared shortly before the world wound grew, and Dresden fell into the enemy's hands. It is so strange to hear the names I used to hear when I was young, like getting a message from the past. It is sad news, but it brings me back to the times when we I thought this relic was destroyed many years ago. How strange it is to see it whole again. At one time, it gave me hope. I am pleased that this object will serve always. No matter how arduous, no matter how dark the skies, no matter how much blood flows from my wounds, I shall stand with you. We shall fight for our loved ones and our friends, for the right to live and die free. We shall do everything we possibly can, and after that, we shall begin to do the impossible. And if the hour should come when our arms can no longer raise our swords, our bodies will become a shield to cover those who still have strength to fight. I, Golfrey, Queen of Mende, I was young, and did not fully understand the magnitude of the duty that had been entrusted to me. I would proudly declare that to be true, and say that even Aurilu Vorlesh could not kill me on her first attempt. But to do so would be boasting. I was protected by my goddess. However, I was glad to see that, no matter how. Let the Covenant's restoration into my hands be a good omen for this war. I thank you. I shall ask the priests to offer prayers for you, that Iomade may send you strength and fortitude. Overlooking a spot of insubordination just at the moment. However, I shall answer you. I shall prepare the defenses at Nerosian and all the other border cities and plan the future of the Fifth Crusade. Does that satisfy your curiosity, Knight Commander? It's been a long time since anyone tried to talk to me quite like that. Like an interrogator at a trial. I don't know if you realize what you're suggesting. If our enemies in the depths of the wound were to discover that I was with your army, they would immediately send their most vicious demons to attack. They would stop at nothing to be rid of me. But you are right. I shouldn't be sitting it out in the rear. I am a warrior queen and a queen of warriors. Yet my fighters have forgotten what I look like. Fine. I shall join the crusade, but on my own terms. Until we approach Dresden, no one should know I am among you. But before we storm the city, I shall show myself to the troops and join the battle. Let it be a surprise for the demons. I hope you won't complain of my company on... Splendid. Ah, yes. Count, there you...
I did. Though I did not have time to read.
No matter. I trust you will forgive your sovereign for the rather brusque summons, especially when you learn what prompted it. As you are aware, he has recently been appointed my Knight Commander of the Fifth Crusade. I spent a long while pondering whom to appoint to the highly sensitive post of Commander's Field Attaché and Advisor Plenipotentiary without portfolio.
It is a great honor, I suppose.
I knew you would approve, Commander. I had my doubts about whether you were ready for such a responsibility, Count. But your conduct in Canobris has especially since word of your appointment, Count, will reach the court at any moment. All of Mendev's nobility will be following your successes in service to the nation, including all of your devoted admirers. I even heard that—
Your largesse truly knows no bounds, dear cousin. I am most gratified by the honor you have shown me.
Then let's get—
Time's not waiting. Focus on the goal.